Earlier this month, BBC viewers tuned in to watch Sherwood, a drama which portrays two real-life murders that shook the Nottinghamshire mining village of Annesley Woodhouse back in 2004. The six-part drama looks at the murder cases which at the time, sparked a massive manhunt in Nottinghamshire. Sherwood will also see how the tragic killings threatened to inflame historic divisions which triggered the miners' strike 3 decades before. Despite the killings themselves having nothing to do with politics, the show's creator explained there are parallels between his drama Brexit, the Civil War and Sherwood. When asked in an exclusive Q&A with Express.co.uk and other press about the political themes in the BBC drama, James said he wanted to highlight the impact it had on the community. The writer went on to reveal why he wanted to expose the killer in the very first episode. He admitted that he never saw the drama as a whodunit because he felt it would have been distasteful. That's not the question at the heart of it, so that's why we show you the killer at the end of the first episode, James began. What was more interesting to us to explore was the impact on a community that something like this can have, especially a community where there were social and political tensions, and as you identify with them. I sometimes think what I find frustrating, I have no time for political culture as I think that deliberately tries to divide people for political gain, and I think that sometimes has happened. I think our lovely county where we're very lucky to live has sometimes been the victim of those political games. And the joy of looking at recent history, whether that be with the Brexit referendum, or the impact of the miners' strike, is that it reminds you that nothing is ever really new, and we've always been here before. He added, I would like to say it's very important to me to say that what we reveal in the drama, as is the case in real life, that the actual murder and the killing was not remotely related to politics. And I think that's almost for me the most tragic thing. That something completely unrelated did stir up some of those feelings again, and if any steps we can make towards reconciling with that, then I think that's an important thing. Graham said he hopes as the series plays out, viewers will be able to understand the historic events which took place 40 years ago. I know still feels very raw and very emotional for a lot of people today, he admitted. So, storytelling has a place at the table in trying to humanely and empathetically understand these very difficult things. The writer, who grew up in the village of Annesley Woodhouse where the killings took place, opened up about why he wanted to tell such an important story. In the drama, Alan Armstrong played the role of victim Gary Jackson, who was unexpectedly murdered in episode 1. The series also showed how Gary's wife, Julie, played by Leslie Manville, had to deal with the grief and aftermath of her husband's death. I wanted to find a story to tell in my hometown for a very long time and am impossibly proud to grow up and come from where I come from in North Nottinghamshire, the Sherwood creator said. I felt a huge privilege and responsibility to try and give voice to the kind of people and the characters that I grew up with and the issues that still compound as every day, and I wanted to just briefly acknowledge that. As many of you know, this is inspired by some real things that happened, and I felt sometimes overwhelmed by the responsibility of that because I take it incredibly seriously. Sherwood airs on Monday at 9 p.m. on BBC One.